Okay, right, now police. The test will last approximately 38 minutes, taking in various road conditions. As part of the test today, you'll be expected to carry out one maneuver exercise. You may also be asked to do an emergency stop. Please assume that we're going straight ahead at all times unless road markings indicate otherwise. If I'd like you to turn left or right, I will give you plenty of notice in which to do so. We'll be doing some independent driving as well. This could be following signs or following the sat nav, or we'll let you know accordingly. Okay. Okay, so just before we get going, just go through the safety question. Can you tell me how you would know if your indicator lights are working, please?
Like switch them on and then go out and check.
Okay. How would you switch them on?
What would you say?
Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine, thank you. Okay, brilliant. So when you're ready, I'd like you to drive on. I will be asking you to do the other show me on the go. End of the road, we're going to be turning left. Roundabout, we're following the road ahead and taking the second exit. Park on the left, please, in a safe place. That's fine, thank you. And drive on and ready, please. I'd like you to turn left into this car park for me, please. I'd like you to follow it round to the left here for me, please. I'd like you to choose a bay and Reverse into front, please. Any bay on the left or the right?
Forward.
Reverse bay. Okay. Happy with that?
I just want to check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Just yet. Go back into neutral for me, please. Just stay. Just secure the car. Just give me 1 second, okay? Remember, when you're asked if you're happy with it, please do not just look to the side. When you open the door, look behind you, because this is where people receive their first serious driving fault for just being out too much, or should I say, not being far enough back. And drive on when ready, please. We're going to be exiting the car park. You can just go the same way we came. Guys, please remember, if the examiner asks you twice if you're happy with it, something is not quite right. If they're happy with it, they won't even ask you if you're happy with it. They'll say, thank you, drive on when ready. And we're turning left. At the traffic light, we're turning left, please. This is where people receive their first minor driving fault, and that is for the left turn at the traffic light. That turn was a little bit too wide. So when turning left, you want to keep reasonably close to the curb as best as possible. next road on the right, please. At the roundabout, we're following the road ahead, third exit. The roundabout, we're following the road ahead, second exit. End of the road, we're turning left, please. When it's safe to do so, can you show me how you would operate your window up and down, please? Your window, please. Thank you. Now, this is where pupil received second minor driving fault, and that is for appropriate speed. So this road is 30 miles per hour, but the pupil was doing about 25. Usually 25 is okay if the road is a little bit more narrow than this, and maybe if there are parked vehicle, you can do maybe a little bit less, 22, 23. The route is being calculated. Shortly we're going to follow the sat nav for some distance. Prepare to turn right. Please turn right after 500 yards onto the A441. Now turn right. You guys might notice me writing away, busy writing away. Please note that I'm not necessarily marking a error. It's just that I always make notes as well to give feedback at the end of the session. So even if it's not a fault as such, I'll still make a note because if I feel it could have been a little bit better, I'll discuss it at the end.
After 500 yards, leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please take the second exit.
Sorry, I have to come in and stop you there. Right, guys, you can see where the serious error just took place, so I had to intervene by pressing the brake. If you notice, the car didn't stop immediately, and I think that's because there's a delay in the overlay and the actual video itself. So the overlay is with me and the pupil, so there's a delay.
After 500 yards, leave the roundabout at the fifth exit onto the B4149.
Please remember, when you're on a dual carriageway and you know that the fifth exit is a right turn, please move to the right lane as soon as it is safe to do so. And in regards to the error that the people made, so visibility was reduced, so you should never try to go if you cannot see, because if you cannot see, chances are the examiner cannot see as well. So don't go if your visibility is reduced. Now, just have a look at the pupil as she comes round. Now, moving to the right lane is correct because there are always parked vehicle here, but no right mirror check. So this is where the third minor came in because she didn't check the right mirror before moving away to the right.
The route is being calculated. Please turn right after 200 yards in Street Shady Lane. Now turn right.
This is where the other minor fault came up. I think this is fourth minor fault, and that is for use of signal in terms of timing. Because even though the traffic light is on red, you must give that signal 5 to 6 cars length away from the junction, even though the light is on red. And remember, guys, when going over humps, you want to be about 12 miles an hour. Obviously, it depends on how high the hump is, but you want to be 10, 12 miles an hour.
Please turn left after 250 yards in Street Ascot School Lane.
Mind you, some umps you can get away with 15, 16 miles an hour. The slower it is, the better it is, especially if the ump is quite high.
Now turn left.
Like you know, park on the left, just behind this car, leave enough room to move away. Don't worry about the drive on this occasion. Roughly a car's length away, please. Actually, let's just keep going forward from this. That's fine, thank you. Thank you, and drive on and ready, please.
Please turn right after 150 yards and turn left immediately in Street Bellbrook Road.
I would like you to just treat it as a straight ahead, please.
Now turn right and turn left immediately.
Just straight ahead, please. And the park on the left, Mama, please. And where you will do, please. Fine, thank you. And drive when you're ready, please.
You will reach your destination after 150 yards.
Okay, that's the end of
You
the
have reached your destination.
I will direct you from now on, okay? So obviously now you would be turning back in the test center, but we're not allowed to. So at the roundabout, we're just following the road ahead and taking the second exit, please. So I'd like you to park on the left. Come just anywhere behind this car will do, please. That's fine, thank you. Okay, we'll just leave the car on. If you give me a few minutes, I'll just let you know you've done shortly. Okay, right, that's the end of the test. Out of roll. What was that?
I failed.
Okay, where?
At the roundabout.
Okay, what happened? What happened at that roundabout?
Was it because I went when I couldn't necessarily see?
100%. You can't see, so you can't go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, please don't go, because you can't see. Please don't go, because you can't see. Please don't go. And obviously, if you cannot see, the examiner cannot see. And if the examiner cannot see, they won't take the chance, because anything could be coming. And there was something that was there. Yeah? So don't take those chances. If it's a longer vehicle, say a lorry or a bus and they've entered onto the runabout, even though you can't see, you still can proceed because they're sheltering you, so to speak. But apart from that, if you cannot see, just don't go. Yeah? So we've got 4 minors. I'm marking it as harshly as possible. We've got 4 minors and 2 seriouses.
2?
Any idea what the other serious was for?
Maybe that motorbike guy? I have no idea.
Okay, do you remember me exiting the vehicle?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Oh, I thought you were just taking a picture of my parking.
I was taking a picture of your parking, so I'm going to show you something. Now, interestingly enough, I mark here serious because this happened to a pupil of mine in Wolverhampton at the end of his test.
Yeah.
And that was the same thing. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'll put this on the video as well. When it's look at this positioning.
That's so serious, though. Really?
Yeah. I'll show you. Look, just look at that positioning, and I'm just gonna do something. Scott Gibbard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Scott Gibbard. Okay, have a look at this for me, and tell me what you think. Okay, look at this positioning that he is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. And look. Yeah. So that was his position. This was Wolverhampton a couple years ago.
Okay.
And this was the end of he had 5 minors and 1 serious. The examiner marked him as serious at the end for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so you have to be
inside the bay. Your front of your vehicle cannot be sticking out.
So how do I know when
Good question. So there, if you notice, I asked you, are you happy with that?
Yeah, and you said, are you sure?
And I came back with, are you sure you're happy with that? I'm literally giving you a lifeline because that's what the examiners would do.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, I'll tell you the trick. When you open your door to look, right, it's essential that you not only open your door to look for adequate clearance, you must look behind you as well.
Okay.
Yeah? So what I would have done is, on the examiner said, are you happy with that? Oh, I'm just gonna check. Oh, no, I need to just come back a bit more. You see? Because that's why I came back and I said, are you sure you're happy with that?
Okay,
Yeah? So they do give you a lifeline, because if the examiners are happy with it, he or she will not say to you, are you sure? Or they wouldn't even say to you, are you happy with it? They literally say, okay, that's fine, thank you, I'd like you to drive on, exit in the car park, please. So if they do that, they're literally helping you.
Okay.
Yeah? But I'm happy you did that now.
Yeah.
Because that's reality. Yeah? Let's look at the overall drive and the marks that we've got.
Not bad.
It was a brilliant drive.
Yeah.
If that was your actual test,
annoyed.
I would say you throw that away.
Oh.
That's what I would have done. I would have said, oh, you've thrown that away, because that was...
with the roundabout, like, it's just stupid mistakes, because with the roundabout, I think I was so focused on, like, driving well, that, like, I think I just went and tried to practice bad driving. Because that's what you just see everyone go, you just want to go.
You just want to go, yeah. Can't see, can't go. Yeah. But take nothing away, because that route it's a tricky route as well. It's not as straightforward. And you did extremely well with it. 4 minors, as I said, those 2 errors that occurred, I'm happy they occurred now, because considering that your test is coming up, that's reality. Yeah? So let's look at it in no particular order. First minor, change of direction for the mirror. So this was when we did a right turn at the runabout, 5th exit, and then you came round.
Oh, and I went to the left and then I went to the right.
Without checking the mirror.
I thought that was going to be the serious, actually.
No, because you checked, but you checked after.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you literally went and then checked the mirror.
Because I remembered yesterday how you told me to come in the right lane, to stay in the right, because of the parked cars. And I literally remembered it last second. And then I saw all the commotion behind me. I was like, oh my god, gosh, no.
Yeah. So there was nothing next to you, hence why it's a minor.
Yeah.
But if
so
something was
much
something next to you, could it be easily been a serious? So what you should do is, to protect yourself, just come off in the left lane, and then check and move back over. If you don't feel there is sufficient time to check your mirror simultaneously, don't do it. Just come in the left, but forward plan knowing that there's parked cars. So what I would do there is I would come off in the left lane. Okay, I'm just gonna move over to the right lane because there's always parked cars here. And even give that little comment. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Timed for signaling. This was by the traffic light.
I think I know that.
Yeah.
Turning into where the speed bumps are.
Yes, turning
Yeah.
right
I think
onto
I
shady lane.
stopped at the traffic light, then I signaled.
Then you signal. Yeah? Okay, good. And the other one, progress appropriate speed. This was when we turned right off the beaches onto Walsall Road. And we were driving there, and at one point I'm looking at your speed, I'm thinking, oh, she's doing 25.
Oh, God.
Yeah? Give a little bit more. Maybe an examiner wouldn't mark it, but my job is to mark it as harsh as possible.
Okay.
What type of speed would be better for you on a 30 road?
27, 28?
Yeah.
Thing is,
Or even 28, 29. Fluctuate between. So I would say between 27 and 29, because 27 can be a little bit too low considering the surrounding. If there are no vehicle there, the examiner would expect you to go up as close as possible. So I would say 28, 29 within that region.
The thing is, I find myself constantly looking down at the speed instead of at the road.
Yeah, no, but it's okay to because you want to be aware of your speed. So one of the things is it's constantly scanning. So you're doing this. You're flickering your eye in between the road and the speed because it's just as important that you're aware of the speed as you're aware of your what's happening in front. Yeah, and then the other left, the other minor is turning left at the traffic light. So when we came out the car park, we did a left by the traffic light by the college. We were a little bit too wide on that one. So those are the four minors. Yeah. So all in all, it was a very good drive. Very, very good drive. Everything was there nicely. Just gotta make sure. Yeah? Okay. Advisory. Before speeding up, I didn't mark this to be honest. Before speeding up, you know when you saw the speed changing from let me move this pen from my right. When you see the speed changing from 30 to 40, always before speeding up, always check your center and your outer mirrors. Why is that important? Beautiful. Because if you notice there, you remember the motorbike came through? Beautiful. So just imagine if you hadn't checked your mirrors. What could have happened if you speed up at the same time as they speed? Yeah? There you go. So that's what we take into consideration as well. After advisory, a couple of times as well we looked on the
I don't know why I'm doing that. Like,
we looked at the gear and I'm like, don't look down. But with that said, honestly, I can't fault it. If you drive like this and you test itself without the serious, God's willing, you will pass. Yeah?
I know I will not go if I can't see now.
Yeah, you can't see. But remember,
it's not happening again.
But at the same time, don't change your drive to be too cautious where you just automatically think, let me stop. Still drive the way you've been driving by looking early, assessing, deciding, and then act. So still apply the Lauder routine. Yeah? Okay, beautiful. So well done. It's a good drive. Really, really good drive. So these two seriouses, they're pluses.
Also, you know those got like when you're coming off like Perry Beaches.
Yes.
And then there's that really long like 30 road.
Across the road.
So I was going right there, and there was like I always get confused on where to position myself if there's something coming towards me.
But there will be nothing coming towards you.
Because you remember? I don't know if you remember, but there was one time where there was a car like coming, and like.
You're talking turning from at the traffic light from Beaches to Walsall Road. Okay, where the motorbike was when he was turning right.
And he kind of looked at me like.
Yeah, because he had his right signal on, so he's going away. and you're going away from him. But I know what you're saying. So what we'll do is, how about if we go and we do a few more right turns at traffic lights, and in particular that section of the road, because there's no clear marking.
Yeah, because it's so wide. I'm like, do I need to be over here? Or do I need to like swing round?
So this is where this comes in. Where is it? Let me get the book. I know there is no clear marking, right? But the trick is whenever we're turning right at the traffic light. Okay, beautiful. So this is what you're referring to. So you're coming from here, innit?
Yeah.
And you're turning right, going there. Now, what you should be asking yourself, I know it's not clearly defined like this, but what you should be asking yourself when you go forward is, am I going to block these guys there that's going straight? Because you cannot afford to block them. Yeah. And your front of your vehicle cannot afford to go too far forward. So you should be stopping roughly about there. So the motorbike there, they're turning right, so they're going away from you. These guys that's in this lane, they're going to be going straight. So therefore, you would then just wait just there until they go forward. Then you turn. But again, we'll go and practice. We'll go and practice that one. But with that said, if there are no vehicles there, by all means, we can proceed. Yeah? Okay, good. So we'll go and practice that one as well. Any question for me at the end?
No.
You could kick yourself at it.
Oh man, I was really doing so well, and then you slammed the brakes, and I was like,
but the good thing is, you didn't really change your drive.
True, I didn't get any more serious after
No,
that.
you didn't change your drive. It kind of shook you because at one point when you're going over the roundabout, you kind of delayed putting the signal on and like because you were still thinking about, but you didn't change your drive, which is the important thing, isn't it? Okay, beautiful, right.